Hello and welcome to the Lakefront News. I'm Lauren DeLeon. We begin this newscast with breaking news on Monday, April 15th. The roof of the historic Paris's Notre Dame Cathedral collapsed as a massive fire ripped through the structure on Monday, days before Easter. This cathedral is a well-known site with an average of 13 million visitors a year. Firefighters at the scene say all efforts are being directed towards saving the artwork stored at the back of the cathedral, which had been undergoing renovations and prevented the collapse of its northern tower. It's that time of the year once again as Fiesta is here, and the west side of San Antonio kicked off one of Fiesta's many events, a 103-year-old celebration at St. Mary's University. Oyster Bake is a music festival to raise funds for student scholarships to St. Mary's University and to support the University Alumni Association. In the span of this two-day event, there was around 70,000 people who attended Oyster Bake. Over the course of 2 days, there were a total of 100,000 oysters served. Here's one OLU student, Bianca Garcia, who has something to say about this event.
I think it's a great opportunity for the entire community to come together. It's such a great setting. There's things for the kids, there's things for adults. It's all around a great time.
For more information on Fiesta events, visit www.fiesta.org. Congrats, class of 2019. You are almost there. To celebrate, the Our Lady of the Lake community is invited to attend the Alliance Lavender graduation ceremony. The Lavender graduation ceremony is conducted on numerous campuses to honor the LGBTQ+ community's achievements and contributions to our university.
To be honest, at first, I didn't know what the Alliance Club was, but after finding out what it was about and what it had to offer, I think it's a great way to highlight graduating seniors.
This ceremony will celebrate graduating seniors and recognize Alliance members, as well as the faculty and staff who support these students. This ceremony will be held Thursday, May 2nd at 6 p.m. in Providence Hall Blue Room. For more information, email the Alliance Club at alliance@olusa.edu. Are you trying to find the right streaming services for your needs? Streaming is one of the newest ways to watch TV without having to pay the full price for cable. There are multiple services to choose from. Services include Netflix, Hulu, YouTube Red, and many more. The most common one students at Our Lady of the Lake University have is Netflix and Hulu. Netflix's basic package cost is $8.99 a month, and Hulu's cost is $5.99 a month. Some students were surprised after coming back from their spring break to a gnat infestation in their apartment. Junior Eliza Gonzalez and her roommates first noticed the gnats when they got back from spring break. They submitted a work order with Physical Plant and thought the problem was taken care of, but when they were about to move back into Lakeview Apartments, the gnats had resurfaced. They have since been permanently moved into Flores Hall. Gonzalez told us that their apartment was the only one affected and tells us about her experience.
It's just so crazy, and it really is just frustrating. I'm glad that the RAs were able to accommodate to us. They were open with communication and stuff like that, but I just wish it was something that wouldn't have happened. But I can't do anything about it, so I just have to stick it out for the rest of the semester.
Gonzalez and her roommates were able to receive a refund to their tuition and still have access to their apartment. The OLU community is asked to come together to help those in need. Guadalupe Community Center is asking for supplies for refugee children. The Guadalupe Community Center has recently seen an uptick in refugees needing assistance. The community center has been providing social services since 1944. The OLU community can drop off supplies until April 15th in boxes located throughout the university. For any supplies after the deadline, individuals will need to drop off supplies at Catholic Charities Guadalupe Center at 1801 West Cesar E. Chavez Boulevard. Please call prior to donating to ensure staff is available to receive your donation. Gloria Urbaso tells us about what supplies are needed.
Catholic Charities made a plea, and it was in the news, asking for people to help donate clothing or toys and toiletries for the immigrant families that have been coming to San Antonio. At first it was only 50 families, so they were able to find housing for them and locations for them to stay. And then all of a sudden there were over 300 families at the doorsteps of Catholic Charities.
Guadalupe Community Center also accepts food, clothing, and furniture. Donation drop-off hours are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1 to 5 p.m. For more information, please contact Guadalupe Community Center at 210-226-6178. Stay tuned for sports after the break.
Welcome to the Lakefront News. I'm Santiago Reyes.
As part of the Red River Athletic Conference's commitment to the NAIA Champions of Character program, the conference recognizes student athletes from member schools that have exhibited a high level of scholarship, sportsmanship, integrity, responsibility, and community service. One student athlete is selected each week based on their character and commitment to their schools and communities. The Our Lady of the Lake University's Madeline Wolkin is the 15th selection to be recognized for the 2018-2019 academic year. The Our Lady of the Lake University's baseball team won a crucial Red River Athletic Conference series against Jarvis Christian College with 2-1. The Saints won a single game on Thursday 11-1, won the first game of a doubleheader on Friday 3-0, and dropped the third game 13-5. The Saints improved to 24-21 overall and 13-8 in conference, while the Bulldogs moved to 29-16 overall and 13-8 in conference. After the break, we will let you know how Easter Sunday will look with the weather.
Have an event coming up? Why not advertise it in the lakefront? You can get your ad in as low as $50 in our university paper. With 1,000 copies printed monthly, your ad is sure to be seen. For more information on prices, email lakefront@olusa.edu.
It's going to be a warm weekend. Friday will have a high of 81 and a low of 61 with no clouds. Saturday will be partly cloudy with a high of 87 and a low of 61. On Easter Sunday, it will also be partly cloudy with the high being in 86 and the low being in 67. Also, rain is being predicted after Easter, so make sure to have your umbrella handy. Stay tuned for after the break to find out when Carnival is coming to town.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
As mentioned earlier in the newscast, Fiesta has started. On April 19th, the first carnival of Fiesta season will happen. Wristbands start at $22 and depends on what time you will go and purchase them. The carnival will be held at 401-449 South Cherry Street. If you have any questions about the event, go to Fiesta website at fiestasanantonio.org. That has been our time for now. If you want to keep up to date with us, follow us on Facebook and Olu Facebook News and at our website at lakefrontolu.com. See you next week and have a safe Easter. I have been Lauren DeLeon reporting for Lakefront News.